Hey everybody, this is Jay Picciarello, Senior Product Manager for Fender Bass Amplification, coming to you live from NAMM 2012, where we're sitting here in the booth for Fender with Sweetwater, and we're checking out the new Bassman Pro Series. Classic styling 60s blackface. We've got 2 new heads and 4 new cabinets. This big boy here is the Super Bassman. This is a 300-watt all-tube head, and it's got 2 channels. The first channel here is the passive tone stack, the classic Fender passive tone stack that's used in the Twin Reverb, the Deluxe Reverb, the old Dual Showmans, our previous TB 1200 and 600 heads. And this is that classic sound that has an interactive nature and a nice warm mojo to it. Then the more modern channel here is an active tone stack. You have a gain, blend, volume, bass, a semi-parametric mid, and treble. On both channels, the bass can be pulled for a deep sound, and the treble can be pulled for a bright sound, and then the master can be pulled as a mute. So that will mute everything except the tuner out. Right? So with this channel here, you can get a wide range of tones from modern clean to full-on fuzz. A gain control and a blend control allows you to blend the dirty signal and the clean signal together so you don't lose the warm, pillowy bottom of the bass when you have the harsh razor edge of the overdrive. Here's a look at the back of the amp. Down here you can see we've got automatic bias. This is a constantly monitors your power amp tubes, rebiasing them as needed. And the idea is to remove the tube anxiety from people worrying, should I buy a tube amp, how do I take care of it? The lights will glow green if everything's okay, and if it needs to be rebiased, it'll take care of that for you. It'll also let you know when it's time to consider changing your power amp tubes. You can see the features across the back here. We've got a speaker output. Now you can mute this, and that means you don't have to have cabinets. Now you can record the preamp of a tube head without having to have cabinets hooked up. Switchable impedance, 8, 4, and 2 ohms. Room for a foot switch, a tuner output, and an effects loop with a preamp out and a power amp in. And then of course the XLR output with a line level, a pre-post, and a ground lift. This little guy over here is the Bassman 100T. Now this is the little brother to the Super Bassman, and the front end is exactly the same. It uses 4 6L6 power tubes to give you 100 watts of power versus the Super Bassman, which uses 6 6550s for power. Looking at the back, you can see some cool features of the 100. Here you can see that we've got an output power selector switch that goes from 100 watts to 25 watts to silent record, which is 25 watts muting the speaker out. So there's an internal power soak inside of this amp. When you put it on silent record, the DI signal is actually being picked up after the power section. So the classic mojo, the overdrive that comes from power tubes as they're getting heated up, can be captured right here at the DI. So this is a great recording amp or a medium volume. 100 watts of tube is enough to do a medium level gig, and a fantastic recording amp as well. Taking a look at the speakers now, we've got this 810. We also have a 610. And then on caster wheels, we offer a 410 and a single 15. These are all full-size cabinets, but they're using neodymium drivers, so they're lighter weight. So to summarize, we've got 2 heads, all tube, Super Bassman, Bassman 100T. One is 300 watts, one is 100 watts. We've got 4 new cabinets, an 810, a 610, a 410, and a single 15. They're all neodymium drivers, so they're lighter weight. Overall, this is a new professional line targeted at artists. You're going to see it on backline and stages on TV and with players all over the world. We're really happy to bring them to you, so you need to go to Sweetwater and check them out. Once again, my name is Jay Picciarello from Fender, saying thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.